Tasker Phillips and Clint Garner will lead the field off of turn number 4. We are creating our 360 shootout at Knoxville. Clint Garner leads the way, got a good start over Tasker Phillips. Everybody's sorting it out behind him. Clint Garner leads the way off into turns 3 and 4. Tasker Phillips, here comes the run by the one Taz. Carson McCarl rides in the 3rd spot. Sawyer Phillips jumps up to 4th. Austin McCarl drops into 5th. Tasker followed Clint in on the top of 1 and 2. Lost a little bit of momentum, cuts it right back down. Garner shows the way. Riley Goodnow racing down the front straightaway with Ian Madsen in tow. That is the battle for the 5th spot in just a moment. Your top 3 have separated out as everybody works through the back half of the field. About 2 corners away from catching the back half of the field. Garner on the bottom, Tasker Phillips, big run down the front straightaway. They're side by side as they go into 1. Tasker Phillips high, wide, and handsome over in turn number 1. He cuts it back underneath the 40, and to the lead goes the one Taz. And here comes Clint Garner. Tasker slipped off of turn number 2, all the way to the lead goes the 40 of Clint Garner. Carson McCarl's coming with him. Clint Garner shuts the nose off the one Taz of Tasker Phillips. Tasker will rebound at the top of the racetrack. Carson McCarl getting the bottom rolling. Battle for second, the top 3 all under a blanket. McCarl on the bottom, Tasker Phillips up top. Timothy Smith sideways in front of your leaders. Carson McCarl has to get on the binders. Clint Garner leads, 15 to go. Tasker Phillips, big slider in front of the 40, and Clint Garner turns it back underneath of him. Side by side, what a battle for the lead. Clint Garner holds onto it. Tasker Phillips in second. Carson still right there. Austin McCarl starting to close in. Clint Garner leads the way. Big run by the 27 of Carson McCarl. Carson McCarl ripping the top of the racetrack. You've got a new leader off turn number 4. Carson McCarl to the lead here in the 360 shootout and looking good on the bottom. Clint Garner gonna garner a run down the back straightaway and try to take another stab. Garner to the inside, a slider attempts right in front. Chase Porter's there. Garner slides up, catches the cushion. Carson McCarl has to lift. Garner's back to the lead. Tasker Phillips and Austin McCarl battle for the 3rd spot. McCarl barely doesn't get up in front of the one Taz, gonna give him room. Now McCarl will slide up in front of the one Taz. Tasker gets on the binders. Battle for 3rd, battle for the lead. McCarl hangs on past the flag stand. Clint Garner and Carson McCarl battle. Austin McCarl trying to get around Tasker Phillips. He's got it, move the 88 up to 3rd. Garner slid himself off of turn number 4. Big run out of Carson McCarl, barely sideways. 3 cars under a blanket for the lead. McCarl on the bottom, Austin McCarl with the run. Carson gets the advantage. You've got a new leader on the back straightaway. Austin McCarl gonna try to make quick work of the 40 and caution waves. Trouble, J.J. Hickle is around over in turn number 4. Back on the gas, 6 to go in the 360 shootout. Everybody's got to make it past the cone on the front straightaway, and they do. Clint Garner to the top of the racetrack over in turn number 2. Big run out of the 40. Clint Garner right there. Carson McCarl gives him a lane, and they get together. Garner goes around and comes down, and everybody misses him. Carson McCarl leads the way. Austin McCarl, Tasker Phillips on the top. Here comes Ian Madsen. Sawyer Phillips with a big run. He gets up to 3rd. Here comes the battle for the lead. Austin McCarl slides down to the bottom of the racetrack. Carson McCarl is up there, slides up. Carson turns it back underneath of him. You got a new leader. It's Austin McCarl. Austin McCarl shows the way. His brother Carson will burn the top of the racetrack. Buzzing the billboards for sure. And here comes the 27 right back. They'll swap sliders going into 3. Now Carson with the advantage. Austin will try to turn it back underneath them. They'll see 4 laps to go at the start-finish line. Carson McCarl leads the way. Now they swap lines going into turn 1. Carson McCarl will go into 3 and 4. A 360 shootout win, $15,000. Your 360 shootout goes to Carson McCarl.
Absolutely. Big thanks to the entire Booster Club, but especially Bonnie Motorsports, Jetco, Dan and Carlene Aftal, John and Nikki Whitaker. Those 2 families, gave me life. I wouldn't have nothing without those guys. And man, that was a fun race. I knew right from the start we had the car to win. And
picking on your big brother like that, mate.
Well, yeah, he gave me. I was a little nervous with him behind me because I know he'll actually race smart. Those 2 guys in front of me, I just had to be patient. I knew I was way faster than him, so. It was just a matter of time before I got the lead and then hitting my marks and not letting a guy like Austin get by me. But man, this is unbelievable. By far the biggest win of my career. With my partners being behind this race, it's even more special. So I don't know, maybe we can, make something happen in this 410 deal and double up. We got our work cut out though.